Dzień dobry, witam was bardzo gorąco i bardzo serdecznie na kolejnym streamie. Dzisiaj rozpoczynamy zupełnie nową przygodę z grą PGA TOUR 2K23. Jest to gra, w którą gram pierwszy raz na moim streamie. Mam nadzieję, że będzie mi się w tą grę bardzo przyjemnie grało, że będziecie zrelaksowani, no i przede wszystkim, że będziecie się przy moim streamie bardzo dobrze bawić. Więc ja was zapraszam na kij golfowy i 18 dołków. A kto wie, czy nie będzie na przykład 36, bo sobie nie zagram powiedzmy dwa razy w konkretną czy nie zagramy sobie na przykład dwa razy czy nie zagram sobie tej czy po prostu nie zagram sobie na przykład dwa razy w tą grę, bo naprawdę przy tej grze się bardzo miło i fajnie relaksuje. Więc ja was jeszcze raz witam bardzo gorąco, bardzo serdecznie na moim kanale, na moim streamie. Nie przedłużam i rozpoczynamy stream z PGA TOUR 2K23. Rozpoczynamy!
.2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Daybreak Classic is about to begin.
Hello everyone, Luke Elver here alongside my boy Rich Beam, and this week we find ourselves on the coast of North Carolina at the Old Marina Club. Let's get into it, Rich. Take us through the home opener.
Opening hole, pretty gentle, par 4, 439 yards. Couple of bunkers down the right-hand side, 250 and 280. Just avoid those. Bail out to the left-hand side. Second shot, slightly back up the hill. Green kind of tilts from right to left. A lot of bunkers surrounding this green, but still not an overly difficult opening hole.
I'm looking forward to today, that's for sure.
Wiatru nie mamy, to jest pozytywna informacja.
That's a good-looking shot there. Playing this shot from about 180 yards. opting for the hybrid, I think. Whoa, down there, horsey. A little off the mark on that approach shot.
Bit too much club there, wasn't it?
Spróbujemy trafić, aczkolwiek proste to nie będzie. No niestety, tak czułem.
And here we are with their fourth. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
It's on a great line.
Luke, as fast as I was traveling, I'm not too sure anything would have slowed that thing down, much less the flag stick.
I don't want to drop any more shots. Let's make this for double. Currently at 2 over par.
Niestety, pierwsze podejście,
And coming
no
up with double
niezbyt.
bogey, you'd imagine their heads down a bit. Time to just clear that from the mind. Going with the hybrid. That could play.
Luke, that did not end up where you said it was going to. It's in the rough.
And from the green side rough here. That's a touch of class.
Great touch.
Let's see if you can make this. Keep the par on the card. Good looking putt. Well, it's time to head back down to the fairways. John, what's up, mate?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Bubba Watson as he gets set for his next shot here on the 15th.
Oh, that's a beauty. Great shot from the bunker. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. And the third hole here at Old Marina Golf Club looks very familiar, Rich. Par 4, playing 444 yards.
Luke, if you're a fan of Pebble Beach Golf Links, you're absolutely going to love this hole. Just 444 yards from the back tees. Driver really isn't necessary as there is out of bounds over on the right-hand side that comes into play in a hurry. Just avoid the bunkers on the left-hand side. Find the fairway. Second shot plays slightly uphill. It actually looks like an infinite edge pull. It's really difficult to judge distance control with that second shot. Still a great hole, one that you dearly love to make birdie on.
And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Setting up from about 130 yards out.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Good sounding strike, that one. That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite. Good chance this one. Right on 6 feet. I like the look of this. Ooh, right by the hole.
Aj, aj, aj.
Big putt for par coming up. In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Here we have a par 5. Oh, that is bombed. Let's take another look at Tiger from earlier. Always lovely to see a long-range bomb made. Let's recap it. Nicely holed. Okay, let's get back to the action. Rich, considering everything that's been said about the great Tiger Woods throughout his entire career, it almost seems superfluous to add anything more to it. But what that man has meant to the game, and again, to people like yourself who have gone on to win major championships as well.
Yeah, I would think what Tiger has brought to the game is just he changed the perception of the game as it being kind of an old man sport, and all of a sudden he's out there winning and fist pumping and getting the crowds fired up and everybody into the game. It just kind of changed the entire complexion of it. No longer do you have these old guys
Stój,
that are dressed
piłeczko,
poorly with big beer bellies, and all of a
stój,
sudden, you know, you
piłeczko,
got guys that are young
stój.
and wearing these tight-fitting clothes, going into the gym and treating it more like a business instead of just a sport. He really changed the entire dynamic of the game, the landscape of what it takes to become a great player. And you know, everybody else was just kind of sitting there in awe going, well, how does he do this? Well, it's almost like he had a plan, a master plan to go out there and listen, I'm going to dominate by being physically better, mentally better, and I'm just going to steamroll these guys. And when he first started doing that, everybody's kind of looking back going, okay, he's taking this seriously. Maybe I need to start taking it seriously too, right? So it's just one of those things that came along that nobody knew what to really expect of him. But he told us right away, listen, I expect to win every single week out there, and sure enough, that's what he did.
Just hammered that through the line.
And not too sure what they were seeing there, but they didn't get it corrected. That
Always nice to have a birdie putt. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Just 6 feet between he and the hole.
This is what they have left for par.
It's got a chance. It never feels nice. A 3-putt par here.
No, na razie mi znośnie idzie, ale jeszcze jest trochę daleko, żeby pokonać golfistów.
It's time to step on the tee here at the 5th.
Czekajcie chwilę, tutaj jest jeden metr... Tu jest jedna Tu jest ustawiony na 1 miligodzinę wiatr. I on jest mocno... już 2 mile na godzinę wieje, więc muszę pomyśleć, jak to rozegrać. Z prawej strony dołka wieje w lewą stronę. Tak, w lewą stronę. Ha! Trzeba... Czekajcie, jak to rozegrać? Ale chyba... Jeszcze odrobinę bym skrócił. I tu. Albo tu. Tu gdzie... Tak pomiędzy. O! Tu będzie najlepiej. Dobra. Już mam odpowiedni kierunek. Teraz, żeby nie przesadzić z siłą, bo nie ma nic gorszego. Bo inaczej to nie będzie efekt wow.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Should find the green here.
No. No ale nie ześlizgła się na dół, niestety.
And a chance for birdie at the 5th.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
We'll now move over to John Rahm.
Just taking a look at this one, Rich. Do you think it's makeable?
Luke, I gotta say, I don't like their chances. I have been wrong once before, but I really can't remember when that was.
Oh, did you see that one fly by?
Ajdź. Zawaliłem to.
Not too sure exactly what they were thinking on that one.
Sitting at a couple of shots over par.
This one for bogey. Well, that's a bit disappointing.
A little too cautious on that effort there, Luke.
Oh dear, this next putt now for double bogey.
That will work.
The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Welcome to the tee of a par 4.
Looks like they got all of that one. That's on a good line.
Time for the second shot here at the 6th.
Has got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it.
A birdie putt awaits. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole.
Tak jest.
3 over for the day.
The par 5 awaits here, but so does an opportunity. Take full advantage.
Nice birdie in the last hole for a change. First one of the day. They needed it desperately. Now, next hole, looking for more.
Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff.
John, what's going on out there?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Tiger Woods as he gets set for his next shot here on the 8th.
Oh, that's clutch. What a way to save your par.
Tough bunker shot, no bother whatsoever for this player. They find the bottom of the cup.
Lining up from about 230 yards here. Opting for the 3-wood.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
Tylko dlaczego ta fantastyczna piłka nie poleciała do dołka? To jest pytanie.
Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
Well, this is exciting. A putt for an eagle.
O kurczę. 85 yardów do dołka. No to go, może się uda.
Well, this would be a big birdie here. Good putt to make. Good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
Not a bad line, this. Well, what a shame. A 3-putt for par there. And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after
No poszło
that.
ładnie, nie powiem.
Let's see what happens here at the 8th.
Na chwilę obecną 2 wpadki, a potem już tak z górki bym powiedział.
Opting for the 5-wood. Just putting on a ball striking clinic, it seems, today, Rich.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
It's on a good line. Trailing by 7 after that hole.
Tak jest. Ale widzieliście, jak to pięknie poleciało przed chwilą? Mega.
Hole here though at Old Marina Golf Club is a strong one, a really tough test to finish the opening 9. A par 4 stretching 466 yards.
For those who like to work the golf ball from left to right, you're going to have to take a little bit of a chance by aiming over that hazard on the left-hand side. But if you find the fairway, boy, I tell you what, that's a fantastic feeling because this hole has got so much beauty. I love the second shot. the bunkers on the front, but I love how the green runs away on the left-hand side. The design of this hole, especially the green, is absolutely amazing.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 170 yards.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron. This looks to be heading to the green. Oh, that's well played. And a chance for birdie here at the 9th.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Let's go to John Rahm. Time for the second shot here at the 9th. Well, that'll be one of the shots of the day, that's for sure. Attaboy, good shot. Let's return to live play now. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Has to putt this one downhill.
Surely it's going to.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
This for par.
That was a top-level approach shot, but unfortunately they walk off the green with a par. Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole.
Nie jest źle. Powiem szczerze, spodziewałem się, że...
This has to be one of the more difficult
A dobra, gramy dalej, bo to zapowiada się coraz ciekawiej.
Oh, well played. Playing from around 190 yards out. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Oh, that's a great approach shot.
Already had a few birdies today. This for another.
I tell you what, there's been some great golf being played all over the course. Let's have a look at this. Well, that's really well judged by John Rahm. Lovely effort, that. Just a 4-footer remaining. Don't want to miss it. Could be costly. A well holed, you'll take the birdie. Sitting at 1 over for the day. Next up is a par 4. Always a stern test. Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. And now we go to the 12th, where this happened just a moment ago. Lining up for his second. Nice putt to make that one. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Lookout world was his statement when he came out onto the Pro Tour, and we look back in the greatness in sports, right across all sport in the world. Has one player or one athlete had a greater impact?
Okej, co ma być, to będzie.
I hate to say no, because I also look back at the sport, Luke, when Arnold Palmer came through. Good-looking fella, and just kind of came from a blue-collar background. And I kind of think that Arnold Palmer paved the way for a Tiger Woods that then go out and dominate, because golf was already on the radar. It just wasn't nearly as much on the radar as it is now because of Tiger. But I think because of what Arnold Palmer did, he set the groundwork for all of this. But in saying that, in the modern era, in the modern game, to be fair, and you look at every sport across the books, and I don't care whether you're talking about, you know, Tom Brady, LeBron James right now, I don't think you have a bigger player globally, with the exception of maybe Messi or Ronaldo, than Tiger Woods. I just think that from a global standpoint, Tiger Woods, whenever he shows his face anywhere, people lose their minds. Like, grown men lose their minds if they get a glimpse of Tiger Woods from 50 yards away. I've seen it before, Luke, and I'll see it again, but it never seems to amaze me, baffle me, make me giggle a little bit. Like, holy cow, this guy's Elvis. He's Elvis Presley. I mean, because Elvis was the biggest guy in the world as far as I could tell. It's mind-boggling how big Tiger Woods is in this game, and continues to be, and will forever be.
An opportunity for a birdie here. Ooh. Putting for a par here. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. Teeing off here on the 13th hole. Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. Here's a look at Rambo from a moment ago.
Check this one out from the fairway bunker. Very well done.
Henny, what have they got in front of them here?
Setting up here from about 190 yards.
Going with the 5-iron here. Needs this one to kick right. This would be a great up and down. Oh, yes! What a shot. And that'll promote a good
Tak
move up the
jest.
standings. Well, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look.
Beautifully judged. Great tempo on this chip.
Naprawdę sam się teraz nie potrafię nadziwić.
And with that now, back to level par. Time to face a par 4 now. And that's a nice strike. This one should find the fairway. And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
Going with the 7. Oh, this one's right down the pipe. Oh, that one just missed the hole. Terrific shot. And a chance for birdie coming up here at the 14th. This putt, a chance to move inside the top 20 on the leaderboard. Hey, nice looking line. Ah, that's frustrating. This putt of about 7 feet to the hole. Oh, nice looking putt. Okay, steady now. Putting now for a bogey. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Currently at +1 for the day.
Moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing.
Trying to forget the bogey on the last as they step onto the tee. Chosen the pitching wedge here.
This one is all over it.
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. And they'll tap this in for birdie. And the putt drops. Now even par heading down the stretch. Moments ago, a beautiful shot happened on the course. Let's take a look at it. Oh, where would that rank by Tiger Woods? That's right amongst his very best. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
That's heading for the fairway. Here's a look at John Rahm from earlier.
He's a sharp shooter from short range, isn't he?
Wonderful effort. Let's get back to it, shall we? Around 110 yards to go. This one looks to be on a pretty good line. Oh, right by the hole. Ah, great shot. Trying to get to 1 under here with this putt.
All right, guys. This for 2 birdies in a row.
That was a gallant attempt. This putt is about 8 feet. Hey, that's a chance. Oh, so close. Let's try and make this one. And only drop the one shot. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Well, Rich, don't know about you, but my eyes were wide open standing here on the 17th tee of Old Marina Golf Club.
Every player is going to be salivating to get here. This could be the easiest hole by a long shot on this golf course. The fairway, massive, most generous fairway out here. Second shot, a little bit uphill, but let's face it, just 506 yards, slightly uphill. I promise you, every player in this field is thinking eagle and nothing but.
Second shot here on the 17th hole.
Na razie idzie dobrze.
Trying to get back to even par with this putt.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
This is a good chance. Just didn't drop.
No widzieliście jaka złośliwa piłeczka?
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
It's got a chance. Nah, that's a shame. Comes up shy.
It's a lot slower going up the hill than what this player read.
You know, Luke Donald once made all 400 plus attempts inside 3 feet on the PGA Tour. And that putter's hold, and that means it's back-to-back bogeys, unfortunately.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Have to see if they can rebound from that.
Now 8 shots back after that hole. Let's head to this lengthy par 4. This shot from around 210 yards.
No nie jest to niemożliwe do trafienia, tylko ten kierunek wiatru mi trochę nie ułatwia. Ale kto wie, może się uda. Dobra, ryzyk fizyk, tylko zmienimy. Zrobimy jeszcze tak, mniej więcej. I teraz, co będzie, to będzie. Albo będzie orzeł, albo będzie klops. Choć wolałbym po prostu, żeby tego klopsa nie było.
nice shot that. That should find the surface.
Musimy poczekać, aż się piłka golfowa zdecyduje.
Yeah, that was a safe play. And this putt for a final score of 7.
O kurcze, to będzie daleko. No! Wiedziałem. 43 yardy.
Okay, Henny. What's he looking at with this putt?
Yeah, he's got just over 16 feet here.
It was on a good line. He'll shoot 73 here if you can hold this. And that'll bring his tournament to a close.
No całkiem nieźle, jak na tą... jak na tą grę, bo...
Well, Rich, I think it's fair to say that this player struggled with their game this week.
Not stellar by any stretch of the
O,
imagination.
mamy jakieś osiągnięcie,
In fact, it was
super.
quite pitiful, to be fair.
No to czyli...
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at
Czyli nie jest najgorzej. Dobra.
And see you next time.
Okej. Hmm? Okej. Mhm. No i git. O. Powiem tak, jak na tą przygodę z grą PGA Tour 2K23, to powiem szczerze, że nawet mi wyszło tak nawet zważywszy na to, że wcześniej moje osiągnięcia były no bardzo złe, bo wcześniej to dołki zaliczałem na poziomie +7, +6, a teraz było +3, jeśli się nie mylę, więc jest nieco lepiej niż było wcześniej. Poczekajcie chwilę. Okej, jeszcze zagram jedną... Zagram jeszcze jeden mecz, a potem... Dobra, zagrajmy jeszcze jeden mecz. To znaczy wróć, zagrajmy jeszcze jeden turniej. Zagram jeszcze jeden turniej, może się uda.
UK Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open is about to begin. Luke Elvey here alongside my boy Rich Beam. And Rich, we're here at beautiful Torrey Pines, but this south course, it can be a brute.
It can be. No. It is and always will continue to be a brute, Luke. This golf course used to be a lot of fun to play back when it was short and wide open and easy. Now, nothing of the sort. It has hosted 2 US Opens and there's a reason why.
Oho, 8 mil na godzinę. Dobra. Musimy odpowiednio ustawić ten. Odpowiednio ustawić ten kierunek.
Why people in the San Diego County area would pay good money to play this golf course is beyond me.
This is an exciting one, Rich. Let's get into the action. You like that, didn't you? From around 120 yards here.
Straight downwind, tough to put a lot of spin on it and hold the green.
No przy tym kiju to trzeba uważać, bo jeżeli to jest... Jeżeli tu jest 8 mil na godzinę, a niestety wiatr wpływa też w dużej mierze na piłkę golfową, to trzeba nieco zmniejszyć odległość w kwestii yardów. Może zmniejszymy na 116. Ok. I zobaczmy, jak ta piłka poleci. Spróbuję taki nie za mocny strzał, żeby nie popełnić, żeby po prostu, żeby piłka powędrowała do dołka. Może się uda. Leci. No. Powiem szczerze, nie jest źle. Nie jest źle.
7 feet to the cup.
8 yardów do dołka, więc to jest już... Powinno być dobrze.
On a nice line.
Ooh, right by the hole. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
Ale niestety się nie udało.
So it'll be a par to start their round.
Nothing wrong with an opening part, just easing their
No
way
teraz
into the
wyszło ładnie.
He's currently tied for 9th. The second, a short par 4, one that the players like to take on these days, Rich. A good birdie look here.
They do. It used to be where you laid back on top of the hill and took a wedge, 9-iron sometimes for your second shot, but a lot of players now are challenging that bunker down the right-hand side, getting as far down there as possible, and just having a flick with a sand wedge in for their second.
Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway.
Luke, unfortunately, that got a horrible kick. Ended up in the rough.
Głęboka trawa.
Setting up in some very deep rough.
No, this is like hitting it into a head of cabbage. I mean, it literally is just awful.
Going with the pitching wedge here.
Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot.
And now we go to the third, where this happened just a moment ago.
Second shot here.
Oho.
Great putt.
Jo!
To the course with the
Nie
live action.
mogę.
And here we are with the third shot. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
He's got 10 feet here. I think he likes it. An important par save.
This one has eyes for the hole. Oh, just missed. And this one is for bogey. Currently at +1 for the tournament.
No niestety. Nie wyszło.
There are so many stunning golf holes on this entire property.
Ale jest okazja teraz.
Certainly one of the elite holes on the course.
It might be stunning to look at, but it is painful. Can be extremely
Tylko
painful.
teraz trzeba
to play.
uważać, żeby nie
Downhill
przesadzić
all the way,
ze
when they
siłą.
tuck the pin over on the left-hand side, forget about it. Never hit it there. Only when the pin is on the center or the right part of the green should you be taking dead aim. Other than that, center of the green all day long.
They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par. Didn't that look good for a long time? Beauty of a chip shot there.
Such soft hands.
Oh, a lovely opportunity to save par here. And there it is. Sitting at 1 over for the event. One of the hardest holes on the entire property is the par 4 fourth, Rich. It is a strong, demanding hole right from tee to green.
Very picturesque, this fourth hole. Pacific Ocean directly to the golfer's left-hand side. Don't be sucked in by the views, however. You want no part of that. And you certainly don't want any part of that fairway bunker down the right-hand side either. Find the fairway, and you've got a good chance at knocking it on this green in two. Be wary, though. Anything long and left on this green is no good.
Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. Let's take a look at Colin Morikawa from moments ago.
This is how you do it 7 days a week.
Well, that's high quality. I'm sure they're aiming for it, but for it to go in, that's awesome. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Yeah, he's got 190 all the way back here. Wow, that one was a fairway splitter.
Oh, I like that strike. This one's heading well towards the green. Not sure if that's how they drew it up.
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing.
Getting ready to play their third. 4 strokes off the lead. Very crafty, that shot.
Love watching this player around the greens.
Oh, I don't mind this par putt. This looks good. Ah, that's frustrating.
Nie wierzę, no to jest
Just a little bit of clear
niewiarygodne.
remaining on this hole.
Ten wiatr coś nie chce, żebym wygrał.
One shot lead. There's a real premium on your tee shots here at Torrey Pines South Course. Keeping ball in fairways critical, and that is illustrated also by
O
the hard
kurczę, 10 mil na
This
godzinę.
fairway cambers from left to right, which helps a fade on this hole. However, don't get too overzealous and pull it because that fairway bunker down the left, that sees a lot of action. Second shot is a green that pitches back towards you from back to front. That's got a lot of movement over on the left-hand side.
That tee shot looks pretty good. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
I'd say he's about 165 from this flag.
That was special. This putt right on 10 feet. A good one to make.
This is their look at birdie.
Oh! 6 feet remaining to the cup.
Better than most.
Okay, steady now.
Ech. No dobra, piłeczko, możesz się zatrzymać? No pewnie, może jeszcze na 35 yardów się zatrzymasz, co? Co?
And this next putt,
No,
it's for
na
bogey.
33, ale różnica.
What about the pace on that one? Sitting at 2 over for the day.
No stój, piłeczko moja cudowna. No,
Now long range
posłuchała
putt.
mnie, ale na,
Good
na
to make
18
the ball
yardach.
Ooh. That'll sting a bit. Oh, a 5-footer. It's amazing how tour pros hold these. Ouch, that hurts. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
This one's tracking.
Nie no, nie
This
wierzę.
putt just 5 feet away from the hole. And unfortunately, the shot limit has been reached on this hole, and this player is going to move on to the next.
Makes this from way downtown.
Solid putt, that. And back to the play, shall we?
No niestety ten dołek to jest po prostu...
Rich, there are a number of strong holes
Dobra.
on this outward half, but the par
Kolejny
five
dołek.
sixth, the players are definitely thinking birdie here, but it's all set up by the tee shot.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in two. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
That's a heavy lie this player has drawn. Good shot there, Beamer. And here we are with the third shot.
They need to flight this one down into the wind.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. And that was a bit of a misfire.
And coming up well short.
And he needs this to save par. Just didn't drop. Putting for bogey. Ooh, nice line. That's a bogey, but not a bad putt.
No takiego wyniku to jeszcze nie miałem. Plus
And
10.
moving down the leaderboard as well.
The par 4 seventh, a little dog leg left to right. Again, positioning of the tee is key.
This fairway slopes pretty good from left to right. Players want to start it out at the fairway bunker down the left-hand side and just hit a gentle fade off of that. Second shot here is to an elevated green. Don't go long whatsoever here. That's when the barranca and the canyons come into play.
Oh, absolutely flushed. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Yeah, the breeze ruffling their shirt, hitting their back. It's going to be tough to control the distance here.
And choosing the 8-iron here. Getting ready to play their third. An opportunity to make a par here.
So far, so good.
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. We head up the hill away from the ocean here at the 8th hole, Rich. A lovely par 3, but all the challenges in the green.
It is. It's very wide, not very deep. Players going in there with kind of mid irons to short irons. Uphill the entire way. Difficult to get it on that back level when they stick the pin all the way on top.
Going with the 6-iron here. He didn't look to hit that one quite so flush.
Uff, dobrze, że nie do bunkra.
Has missed a lot of greens, and you can't afford to do that on this golf course. This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Wow. That was handy holding out from there.
O,
Not a
i
good
to było
lie,
piękne.
fortunate to hit the pin and go in. John, give us an update. What's shaking?
Hey guys, we're checking in down here with Brooke Henderson as she gets set for her next shot here on the 9th.
Oh, that's a ripper.
Oh, that was a tasty little morsel, wasn't it?
Okay, let's get back to the action. The par 5 ninth is a monster over 600 yards, Rich. Challenging, to say the least.
I think the challenging part about it, Lucas, is just straight away. You have to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and a straight third shot to find the green in 3. It really is just that simple and straightforward. The green does have 2 tiers on it, but for the most part, Luke, it's an inviting third shot.
That's an awful error. And here we are with the third shot.
El bunker.
Okay, so that's step 1, but now got to hold a mid-range putt. Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it.
This really looks good.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Just 3 feet to go to the hole. Don't miss this. They can be costly.
This is important. Big par putt here.
Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods? Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. As we head to the back 9 here at Torrey Pines South Ridge, the 10th isn't a long hole, but the slope off the tee makes it a difficult one.
It is. It cambers pretty good from left to right, so most players are going to take something less than driver, probably a 3-wood or a 5-wood, and try and hit a draw into that bank to slow the golf ball down. You find the fairway, the green sits slightly above you, but the difficult part about it is it's got 3 different sections, a front, a back left, and a back right. You got to get your second shot spot on to have the best opportunity for birdie.
Rich, obviously, and we've joked about it a fair bit in this game, that you've been one of the rare players to take Tiger Woods down in his prime. But what was it like to play in the Tiger era, and just how dominant he was?
It was simply amazing. You knew that each and every week that he showed up to a tournament, you better have your game ready to go, because you assumed that he was going to be firing at all cylinders.
Idzie dobrze teraz, ale wolę nie zapeszać.
To beat most everybody in those fields. You wanted him there because you always want to test yourself against the best. However, if you weren't playing very well, you're kind of fearful teeing it up, because you just knew that your best at that moment in time wasn't nearly going to be good enough to beat Tiger no matter what he brought to the table. He made each and every player look at their game in a different way and try and dissect it in order to weed out anything that didn't really need to be worked on and got them more specific in the areas that they weren't good at. Their deficient areas, whether it's the short game, the driver, the iron play, whatever it is. But Tiger really made you take a long, hard look at your game and figure out where it's at, because you knew that you had to be at your best to beat him.
There aren't too many easy holes here at Torrey Pines South, but the course certainly gets tougher as we head to the par 3 11th.
This green from the back tee looks minuscule. There's just not a lot of room on the front of it. Even the back section, which it does get a little bit wider, it still is very small. A massive shelf, top left. If you get it up there, happy days for you. If not, just find the green, 2-putt, make 3, move on.
Now heading over to Tiger Woods. From the sand, looking to get up and down. Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade.
Oh, this one out of a smelly spot on the golf course, but no bother for this player.
Ooh, wouldn't that have been nice?
Widzieliście, jak niewiele brakowało? Dosłownie centymetrów.
Anything in 5 feet would be handy from here.
This is huge for momentum. Gotta try and hold this. This for par.
No niestety, ta piłka mi nie ułatwia.
They're a long way from the hole here. Work to be done. What's in front of them, Henny?
This one will run uphill.
Go on, get in the hole. Well hold. And all of them are chasing Tiger once again as we move to the next. We head to the 12th hole. This par 4 is as big and as strong and as tough as you find anywhere on the PGA Tour.
This is about as tough a hole as you're going to find anywhere on the planet. Prevailing wind coming right back into the players. You just have to step up and hit a solid tee shot to find the fairway. From there, you're going in with a mid to long iron, sometimes even a hybrid, to a green that sits just above you. Not a ton of movement, but enough from back right to front left to make you think.
This shot from about 190 yards out.
Wind is going straight at his back.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Lovely effort, that. This putt coming up is for birdie.
Oh, they're gonna walk this one in.
Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread.
Sometimes when you try and get it up the hill, you just forget to hit it sometimes, and it seems so in this case.
Oh, that's too bad. You'll have to settle for bogey there. Yep, well done.
Dlaczego tak pięknie siadało i tak niestety
Let's take a
padło?
look back at this just moments ago.
Simply amazing what he does from here.
Oh, that's a cracking good shot, as they say over there in UK. Let's take a look at the current standings. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. All right, Rich. The par 5 13th. So much has been said about it. I'm interested in your thoughts.
This is one of the most interesting par fives you'll ever play. If you hit a good tee shot, find the fairway, and you have the opportunity to reach, then happy days. But if you don't find the fairway or can't reach, now you've got to lay up into a low area where you're going to have a third shot that's absolutely blind. This third shot could be one of the most difficult third shots on the PGA Tour, bar none.
Getting ready to play their third. Opting for the 9-iron. Oh, that was so close to going in.
Nie
Was a
wierzę.
great shot at the right time.
Gotta
Nope.
say, I can't see them not making birdie here.
Jeszcze trochę i byłby orzeł.
It's nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie. That did everything but drop.
Kolejne osiągnięcie.
Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you'd think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert? Sitting at 12 over for the round. This hole here is a par 4. Oh, that was mashed. Second shot here on the 14th. Going with the 8-iron here. Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. There's been some great action out on the course. Let's take a look at this highlight from another person's play.
An absolute beauty here.
That's nicely judged, that shot. Let's return to live play now. And here we are with the third shot. Well done. That takes the pressure off the putt. That's a chip to be proud of.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Ach,
And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard.
no niezbyt
We
to
stride
wyszło.
across the 15th, Rich, and we talk about strong par 4s. This is another one.
As big as 12 was, Luke, this is almost twice the size, if you can imagine it, with a tiny, tiny landing area out there.
This is possibly the meanest hole on this golf course. Not hardest, meanest. If you've walked off with par on this hole, job well done, my friend.
Yeah, that one will play. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Oh, that one's bouncing around in the branches. Far from ideal.
A czemu ta piłka poleciała mi do bunkra, a nie na zieleń? No ja tego nie rozumiem. Naprawdę nie rozumiem tego. No teraz to się popisałem, aj.
Playing their 4th shot. And he's down there. You got to read.
Setting up this putt 25 feet from the cup.
Looking really good, this one.
No świetnie, piłeczka polubiła bunkier.
Ooh, a little bit of a rush of blood by the looks of it.
I gotta say, that was a very poor effort.
Znowu tak będzie jak przy tym 5. dołku?
This putt coming up is for triple bogey. Oh, these are good for the momentum. These ones right on 8 feet. Oh, so close. Three feet to go here to the hole. In she goes. Let's head to the next. No surprise to see Colin Morikawa have a few more highlights. Let's take a look at this one. They're the kind of shots that you remember after a day's work on the links. And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. Sixteenth, the last of the par threes on this golf course, but it's not an easy one.
This is underrated difficult. The green is big in size, but it plays awfully small because there's really small sections to this green. The front, the back right, and the top left. If you find the right section, job well done. If you don't, it's going to be a difficult two-putt to say the least.
Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts.
Slim chance for a birdie, but in all reality, two-putt for par would be just fine.
went ripping by the hole. Getting ready to play their third. Eight feet to the cup.
They'll be happy to get this in the hole. This for bogey. Yep, tracking nicely.
Oh, that's criminal. How do you leave that short?
I hate to use the word choke, Luke, but that's exactly what happened there. A flat out choke.
And the entire field looks up at that familiar sight and sees the name of Tiger Woods on top. The penultimate hole at Torrey Pines South is not a long par 4, but the danger lurks everywhere.
They moved this fairway to the left alongside the canyon a few years ago, which really enhanced the beauty, but also the fear of this hole. You have to challenge the left-hand side because the bunker down the right is really no good. From there, the green, it tilts from back to front, mostly with a really low section over there on the left-hand side. However, it still is a promising birdie opportunity.
Playing from around 160 yards.
Back into the wind. They need to flight this one down.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
That's definitely left of the green.
Well, a little off the target with that one.
Oh, the wind wreaks havoc with another golf ball.
And here we are with the third shot. Well, Rich, think they can make this one?
Look, I got to say, I'm really not liking their chances here, but you never know. Stranger things have happened.
That was a gallant attempt. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
They've just got to focus on hitting the back of the cup, guys. This is up the hill, bit of extra juice needed. Rolling end over end. This putt's looking great.
Time to make a putt here. This one's for double.
And down it goes. Let's head over to the 18th hole, shall we?
Here's Brooke Henderson's next shot.
A touch of glass, if you don't mind. A great
Dobra,
way to close out the
zaczynamy
day.
ostatni, 18 dołek. Mam nadzieję, że tym razem się coś polepszy.
And they'll have to compose themselves now with this tee shot after a double bogey at the last.
That one's right out of the top drawer.
Second shot here at the 18th.
Right into the water on that one. just off the fairway in the first cut. Well, Rich, from where I'm sitting, this looks makeable. Do you agree?
Luke, I really don't think this is going to happen, but you know what? I've been wrong before, and it could happen again.
Rolling end to end, this is looking nice.
Just need to pull the putter back a little bit further, I think.
Can't believe he did that. That drives you bonkers as a player.
This is a bogey putt coming up. Let's have a look at this highlight. Our current leader showing us why they're on top.
Fantastic touch on this one.
Yes, it's in.
Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. As they say in the classics, Rich, you can't win them all.
No, Luke, you can't, but I got to say, quite the performance nonetheless.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey.
Jak
Thanks for
sami-
joining us. See you next time.
Jak sami widzicie, dzisiejszy wynik to przejdzie do historii, bo z tego względu, że jest plus 22 punkty, a niestety piąty dołek w ogóle mi fajnie nie poszedł. Ale powiem tak. Myślę, że się fajnie bawiliście. Ja wam dziękuję za uwagę. Do usłyszenia, do zobaczenia i do następnego streama. Tak przy okazji poproszę łapkę w górę i subskrypcję jak coś. Jeszcze raz bardzo dziękuję, do usłyszenia, do zobaczenia, do następnego streama. Pozdrawiam.